have the stuff by so we can give her.
Good evening, everybody. I'm going to ask you a question before I tell you who I am. Students, how many of you are here tonight because you get a free dress down day? How many of you here tonight because you really want to be? No. And as far as the adults are concerned, how many of you are here tonight because you're sick of being home, stuck inside it with all the snow? I know, that's one of the reasons I'm here. Enough is enough. You got a beautiful view out there with not quite so much snow as we've had. At least it's going down a little bit. We're starting to get into nicer weather. I kind of hope this whole cabin fever thing, have you all heard of cabin fever? When you're inside and it's like enough is enough. And maybe that's what got you out. Whatever got you out tonight, thank you very much for coming. We're going to have a lot of fun. So glad you're here. We're going to stick right to the time schedule that you have on the agenda that you got when you came in. My name is Marsha Picard. I work for an organization called Greater Fall River Apartments for a Healthier Community, and we run these family nights at lots of schools in the Greater Fall River area. We've been doing them here at Kuss for 4 or 5 years now, I think. And I think this is the best turnout we've had. So great, again, for whatever reason you're here, we thank you so much for coming. Let me give you an idea of how the evening is going to work. We have 3 stations set up tonight. When you came in, each member of your family got a colored dot. You got either a yellow one, a pink one, or a green one. And that determines which of the groups that you're going to be in, if you're going to be divided by those 3 colors. At 20 past, just as the agenda says, we're going to send you to one of 3 rooms. So you're either going to go to the cafeteria across the hall, you're going to go to the library down the hall, or you're going to stay right here. You will be at that first station for 20 minutes. At the end of 20 minutes, we're going to move you to the next station. At the end of the next 20 minutes, we're going to move you to the next station. You'll get a chance to do everything for 20 minutes, all 3 stations. So you're going to have long enough to maybe learn something, certainly long enough to have fun, but not long enough so you're going to be bored at any of the stations, okay? But you're going to be moving around in the room across the hall. I want to see everybody moving around, the little ones, the older ones, the grown-ups, the kids, everybody. That's going to be a lot of fun. Down in the library, we have like a mini resource fair. There are people, agency representatives from 20 different agencies across the area that provide all kinds of services. And word has it they have lots of giveaways too, free giveaways. Everything tonight is free. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And here, I'm going to let you find out what's here when you get here. At the end of the evening, at the end of the 3 20-minute stations, you're all going to want to come back here, because that's when we're going to draw for the door prizes. Every family got 1 door prize ticket when you came in. It should be 1 per family. You are going to have to be here in order to win anything. So if you should have to leave early and you call your number, we're going to go on to the next number. So everyone should have received their door prize ticket, and half of it should have gone in that box that's right by the door as you come in. Okay? The door prizes, we've got 5 helmets, we've got electric toothbrushes, we've got bags of groceries, we've got backpacks with school supplies, all kinds of 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 door prizes, lots and lots of door prizes. So the chances are very good that you might win something. Okay? Everybody ready to have a good time? I want to see everybody moving and doing things and learning things and having a lot of fun. Okay.
Alright, so tonight I'm going to take you through a warm-up song or 2, maybe. Depends how much fun we're having. I brought my famous snowball fight, parents against the kids. I have white snow and yellow snow. Let's see what you can do with that. It's gross, right? Yeah. I trust that you will all do your best to participate. I promise it'll be a lot of fun. For those that are the parents, it'll bring out the kid in you. For those who are kids, there's no such thing as being too cool for school here, so I'm going to let you go at it and have a blast, and you'll be having a good time, all right? Okay, come on over here. You don't have to stay all the way in the back. You guys know this song? You guys ready? All right, pretty easy stuff. Just put right there and put your arms. Ready? Do the other side. Yeah, come on, you guys. Let's go. Bring it up. Everybody
healthy recipes, and this is one of the recipes that's in the magazine. So you can help yourself, grab a plate, you can spread some cream, it's light cream cheese, and also some strawberries, and then you can sandwich it between your graham crackers, and then you can take a magazine for other healthy recipes. Okay?
You know how much sugar is in here? It's teaspoons, can you guess? This whole amount is in that bottle right there. Yeah, all in there.
So this is regular soda,
And juice.
and same amount.
Yeah, almost. Pretty much the equivalent. And so what we try to tell parents is 4 to 6 ounces of the juice and then water that down.
Make a change because our kids aren't going to live as long as our grandparents. We have to unlearn what we've learned. Today, we make a change. I love this quote. It says, the food you eat can be either the safest and most powerful form of medicine or the slowest form of poison. So when you go out to eat, try to make healthier choices. So it's TGI Fridays. You're like, I'm going to get this grilled chicken with like these glazed vegetables and this pita pocket. You just put all kinds of sugar on your plate. They glaze the meat in a sugar, they glaze the vegetables in a sugar, and now you're eating this white bread, which is just sugar in a different form that your body takes on. We're looking for a low carbohydrate lifestyle now, low carbs. So every time you eat, think about the carbohydrates that are on your plate. So it would be better for you to get steak, and you could put some fancy herb butter on top of it. Butter, mashed potatoes, and broccoli. That's a low carbohydrate. 187 carbs compared to 33. That's what we're looking at. Like the high sugar cereals, the sodas, the high sugar snacks, you know what I'm talking about? The cookies, the brownies, the pastas, all these heavy high carb foods are linked to cardiovascular disease. Whole milk is in, skim milk is out. Whole milk is a healthier choice for you. Yes, it is. Skim milk, what do? When they take all the fat out of something, does it have any taste to it? No. So to replace the fat that they took out with the flavor, now they're adding sugar and preservatives to it. So that's what they did with the skim milk. There's really no nutrition in it, and it actually makes you crave more sugar. It's not filling you up. We were born with milk. We came into this world with milk, whole milk. It's when we started messing with it that it was bad for us. Whole milk is the way to go.
All yoga is breathing and stretching. Really. You can take it to whatever level you want, but it really is all it is. Okay? Bring it backwards. Turn this to the other way. Good. Keep your body centered in the middle and make it go around and around like your top that's spinning. It'll help stretch your lower back, your hip muscles. Nice. Relax. Now this time, take a deep breath and reach even taller up. Now when you let the air out, you come over, see if you can reach even further.
You're so patient, thank you.
Look at this as a chemical, and it'll get your mind continue to stay away. Everybody's tried everything.
Technology safety. Hello. Hi. Good evening. The sun's setting. Beautiful day. I'm Chef Jess. I'm with Creating Healthy Solutions. So basically what my job tonight to do is to nutritionally inspire you. If you can leave here today with one tip to help you on your healthy lifestyle journey, that's all we ask. You just take it day by day. So when you think of healthy eating, you have to think of it as another job. So you have like a day job, a night job, you gotta go to school, you gotta do your homework, you gotta take care of the kids, you gotta do laundry, housework. Now you have healthy eating. So just take a deep breath, find your happy place, because it has to get done. If nobody cleans the house, is it gonna get clean? If you don't clean your body, is it going to get clean? Nobody can clean your body for you. And you can look in the mirror and say, oh, okay, everything looks good today on the outside, but what does the inside look like? You don't know. You can't see it. The only way you can tell what it's going to be like is by the foods that you're eating. Or maybe the foods that you're not eating.
Alright, so I need all the kids to come sit on this white part of the floor, and the parents to sit on the gray part. We're all sitting down, okay? Okay? Don't throw them until the music starts. On your mark. Get set. Go!
So this is an example of how much sugar is in a 2-liter bottle of soda.
Wow!
Yeah, it's a lot, right? So this is 53 teaspoons.
Don't judge me.
Oh, you're the soda drinker in the family. Uh-oh. So what are we going to tell Mom would be a healthier option? Apple juice. Okay, that's a good option, but what we want to talk about when it comes to juice is how much. So we want to stick to 4 to 6 ounces. We want to water that down. Because believe it or not, the same amount of sugar that is in that 2-liter bottle of soda is in your apple juice.
Really? See, I water the baby stuff down, but not for that reason. I didn't even know that.
So you
I water
really...
it down because I don't want to change diapers all the time.
Okay, I think you can go in. All right, and then after this one, you're going to want to go back to the community room because that's when you're going to do the drawings for the door prize. And you have a lucky number, and you have a lucky number.
If you want these recipes, you can take my card and you can go actually on my Facebook page, and you can find, and all the recipes will be there for you to access. So I got like turkey roll-ups. So you take a sliced turkey and you put apples and cheese and you just roll it all up and you can eat it that way. You can bake it in the oven to make it warm, but that's all stuff that you can grab. You can make little egg muffins. So basically you scramble the eggs up and put all your veggies inside of it and then divide it up into the muffin tins and then bake them. And now you have little egg muffins that you can quickly eat on the run.
Last station. No, I gotta work off all that energy.
I'm helping out today. I own Wiggle Kids in the Swansea Mall. If you guys have ever been by around the corner from the food court and seen us jumping on Disney hot balls and banging on drums, you'll know a little bit about it. We'll get over in about 2 seconds. Start jumping. There you
mindful of the amount of juice that you're drinking. It has nutrients in it, but you're better off drinking or eating that apple in its whole state.
Have a low-carb grilled chicken avocado wrap. It's all Mexican seasoned. So these are the low-carb Joseph wraps. You get all this stuff at Stop and Shop. Like I said, we got all the ingredients for $25. And then for dinner, you're going to have a Mexican chicken stir fry. So a whole bunch of veggies with that Mexican seasoned chicken with a little bit of brown rice. These are your lettuce wraps. So instead of using whole wheat wraps for a breading, for a hole in it, use a lettuce, like a piece of homemade lettuce as your bread. So take the bread out and use lettuce.
Great turnout. My name's Matt Silver. I'm one of the assistant principals here at Kuss Middle School. You know, this is probably one of the biggest turnouts since I've been here that we've seen for Family Fun Night. So again, thank you very much. I'd like to thank our supporters, our community service providers that showed up tonight and put on some nice displays, and students, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, whoever came tonight. Thank you again. It was much appreciated. Right now I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Carr. She's going to pick out the raffle numbers, so if you want to get those ready. And again, thank you for showing up tonight. Appreciate it.
You all have door prize tickets, right? And I want to tell you one thing. It's kind of to reiterate something that I heard Chef Jess saying during her sessions. You know, you grown-ups, you, for the most part, sometimes it's a little bit more challenging at the middle school level, but you, for the most part, have control over what's eaten in the house, what you bring in the house, what kind of exercise and mobility your students are involved in, what kind of activities they're involved in. Over the years, all the reports and the statistics and all of the data that we get, we hear lots of things. The one thing that has really kind of scared me over the years is what I'm hearing the experts are saying, and that is that if our students, if our young people keep eating the way they are, fast food, soda, and not being as active as they should be, that theirs will be the first generation in history, not just recently, but in history, to have a shorter lifespan than the generation that preceded it, which means that your children aren't going to live as long as you are if they keep eating the way they are and not getting the exercise that they need to get. So again, you as adults, you have the power over what you're buying for food, you have the power over what you're cooking, certainly not at the middle school level, cooking with you. But you really need to take that information and see what you can do with it to help our students live long, healthy lives. Okay? Now, each family should have gotten one door prize ticket. Okay? And what I do with these at the schools is instead of my drawing the names, I ask some of the folks from the school to do the drawing for two very good reasons. First of all, I want to thank them for all the help that they gave putting this together. I think that we're brought in by the Institute Health Center, and Brendan Harris from the Institute Health Center is good enough to be here this evening to help us with these drawings. So let's draw the first number.
Okay, shall we do last 3 digits or the whole number? Okay, 027970. 952.
All right, now we're going to draw for the bags of groceries, and I'm going to ask Ms. Mellon and Ms. Potter to help with those drawings. When I do the grocery bag drawings, I do that for two reasons. These folks, first of all, I need to thank them because they were instrumental in all the promotion and letting me know about this, so I really want to give them and the other two reasons why I asked someone from the school to help me is because they know who you are, they're more apt to know who you are, and I don't. But the real reason that I asked them to do the drawing is because if they do not pick your number, it's not my fault. Okay, here we go for the groceries. All right, everybody got their tickets out? All right, good luck.
Okay, it's 027942. Next one. 027965. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Right.
We have two backpacks with school stuff and the Kuss shirt.
975.
All right.